All right, everybody, welcome back. We are diving deep today, like really deep into
Yes.
Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
demographics. Specifically, we're going to be looking at their expat community.
It's fascinating stuff.
Yeah, you guys have been looking at this too.
Yeah.
And we've got some excerpts from a report
Okay.
on the 2024 nationality stats. And honestly, I think you're going to be blown away.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, like when I was looking at this report, one of the things that just like jumped out at me was the fact that almost half of Saudi Arabia's population are expats.
Right?
Like 41.6%.
It's a huge number.
It's massive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not just a statistic, right? That's a whole
melting pot.
Yeah, it's like a whole mix of
It really is.
cultures and experiences and
All in one place.
yeah, all right there.
Yeah.
And it kind of, it speaks volumes about
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia and their connection to the rest of the world.
Absolutely.
And the economic opportunities that they've been fostering.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So let's dig into who exactly
Okay.
these expats are.
Right.
Obviously when you think of expats in Saudi Arabia, you think
Construction.
yeah, construction.
Yeah.
And the report shows that like Bangladeshi,
Mm-hmm.
Indian, and Pakistani nationals, these are like
The biggest groups.
yeah, they're the largest expat communities there.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Drawn by those opportunities in the construction sector.
Exactly. But
It's not just construction though.
oh yeah, it's not just construction.
Like think about it. You got the healthcare sector.
Yeah.
Growing rapidly, booming IT industry.
Yeah.
I mean, these communities, they're filling
Yeah.
vital roles all over the place.
Yeah, all across different industries.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's what's really fascinating about this is they're not just, they're not just building skyscrapers.
No.
You know what I mean? They're building a nation.
Yeah, they're building the future of the nation.
Absolutely.
But
it's
it's not just those top three.
right.
Right, we were talking about Bangladeshi, Indian, Pakistani.
Uh-huh.
But the report also mentions Sudanese,
Right.
Filipino, Syrian communities, and
Yeah.
all contributing to this.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just this crazy mix.
It is.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The gender balance
Yeah.
kind of shifts between these groups.
Interesting.
So like, over 800,000 Sudanese expats,
Wow.
and the majority are men.
Okay.
But then you look at like the Filipino community, and there are more women than men.
Huh. I wonder.
What's the story there?
Well, it really just goes to show you how diverse the reasons for migration are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the Sudanese community with more men
Right.
could be linked to, well, we were just talking about it, that demand for construction labor.
Makes sense.
Right. But then, the Filipino community with more women might align with, the
healthcare sector.
yeah, the growing healthcare sector, the demand for nurses,
Yeah.
caregivers.
Yeah.
It all ties back to the types of jobs that people are coming to fill.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like this whole intricate web
Yeah.
of global migration patterns just playing out.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
And speaking of attracting talent,
Oh, yeah.
the report also mentions Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030.
Right.
You might be familiar with it.
Uh-huh.
This ambitious plan
Yeah.
to move the economy beyond oil.
Right. Into new areas.
Yeah, into things like tech and tourism.
Exactly.
And to do that, I mean, they need people.
Oh, yeah.
They need a skilled workforce.
For sure.
And a diverse one at that.
Absolutely.
So it sounds like they're putting a lot of effort into attracting global talent.
Oh, yeah. Tons.
Yeah.
Vision 2030 is all about diversifying, right?
Yeah.
Reducing that reliance on oil. And to do that, they need skilled professionals from all over the world.
Yeah.
That's key.
Right.
And they're investing heavily
Mm-hmm.
in things like technology,
Yeah.
tourism,
Right.
renewable energy.
Makes sense.
And it's creating this massive demand
Yep.
for a workforce
Yeah.
with all sorts of skills and expertise.
Yeah.
And attracting expats. That's a big part of that strategy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's incredible.
you've got this incredible mix of nationalities
Mhm.
all kind of contributing to
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia's growth development.
Right.
And it's not just an economic story either. Right?
Yeah. No.
It's a cultural shift.
Absolutely.
It's like
right.
imagine like the cultural mix
Oh,
in
right.
a Saudi city.
Right.
Like you could have a Bangladeshi chef,
Huh.
an Indian doctor,
Yeah.
a Filipino teacher.
All in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Talk about a melting pot.
It really is. And think about the ripple effects of all of this.
Oh, yeah.
These demographic shifts.
Yeah.
How is this going to impact local communities?
Yeah.
What's it going to mean for global economic trends.
Well,
I mean, there's so much more to uncover here. It's
yeah,
fascinating.
it really is.
Yeah.
Well, that's it
Oh.
for today's deep dive.
All right.
But honestly, I think this is just like
Yeah.
the tip of the iceberg.
The beginning.
Keep exploring
Yeah.
those 2024 nationality stats.
Absolutely.
There's so many stories
Oh, yeah.
waiting to be discovered.
For sure.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye.